What's good? So, I've been watching a bunch of Injustice 2 videos, like I'm sure a bunch of you guys have. A bunch of people that would be watching this video. Don't know why you would click on it if you don't give a fuck about Injustice. So, excuse me. I love the first Injustice game. You know, I'm a huge fan of those comics, the characters, the stories. Uh, what it is, it's a fighting game made by the same people that made Mortal Kombat, but it's exclusively
They
DC
say that
characters. I say
battle
exclusively very loosely,
changes
because,
you.
you know, last game they had Scorpion as a DLC. So pretty much they could throw in any character owned by Warner Bros. You know, any Mortal Kombat character they want. So
It
I'm
makes you
watching,
stronger.
and see, right now I have the trailer for the amazing trailer for the new game. But eventually you'll see, and like you probably have seen gameplay of the character selection screen, and it shows 6 characters, and everyone else is blacked out. They're silhouettes, but the silhouettes are not actual characters. But
Monster
Ed
in the
Boon has stated that some of them may hint as to who's to come. So
watching.
I won't go through all these pictures and say who's who because it's not logical. It's way too hard to make out these people. These silhouettes
Hunting.
are very discreet. But what I do want to give my opinion on who I think will be and who I think should be in this game. You know, so far we've seen
Each
Batman,
time I
Superman,
enter the
Supergirl,
ring,
Atrocitus,
I
Gorilla Grodd, and
emerge
Aquaman. We
reborn.
know Flash. You know, we know the
Put the devil
reoccurring. We know
on
who's
the
coming
other
back. You
side,
know, obvious people.
and
Original
time
Justice
will
League,
show up.
original villains. You know, these people are coming back.
Evolve.
But these are just my opinions on who's to come. I
Adapted.
mean, shit. I mean, they have fucking
And
Atrocitus. You know, I would have
prepared.
never even guessed that. First of
To
all, I'm gonna
fight.
say, don't really love the look of Aquaman. I'm not gonna lie, he kind of something about him just doesn't look. He looked way better in the first game. Don't know why they changed him up. His
This
facial
game looks
structure.
incredible. One of the things when we were in
But the
Chicago that I
graphics. Oh
thought
my
was
god, the
amazing
graphics look
was
so good in this
the super
game.
moves that you
On
have.
point.
You teased some of them in the
So
trailer with
I'm gonna
obviously
come to these characters, my opinions,
Batman,
my
Superman,
theories
and
from a
Gorilla and the
realistic
others. But
approach.
tell us
You
about this
know,
game.
these are
Talk
talking
about some of
about
the
things.
customizations. One
You
of
know,
the things in
taking
Chicago you're talking about
movies,
is
recent
how everything's going to
popularity, the
happen
first
different
game,
now
all these
to
things into
tell us how that
consideration.
works.
Now, first, I think the major characters will return. This is not for them. I will only mention new people I think are coming. So, first of all, I'd like to say Red Hood, or some variation of him. You know, I just think this is a character that they know people want. It's kind of a good balance. You can add. There's not that many gun wielding characters in the first game. You know, you have Deathstroke. It would be just a good balance. It's nice to have at least two of each type of fighter. Uh, which is why my next point would be Rorschach. So I say Rorschach really random, but if you've I don't know if any of you have been paying attention to the Rebirth comics, but the Watchmen are coming back, or they're kind of like sneaking into the storyline. Uh, Rorschach is a good fighter. He adds variety. You know, there's not too many hand-to-hand fighters in this game. You know, Batman, maybe Nightwing, but I'm talking hand-to-hand. Maybe Batgirl. Uh, it would just be cool to have a good fight, a brawler, you know, a brawler in the game. So another character I think would be cool is Reverse Flash. I don't think that he will be in it, but I just like Flash villains, and it would be nice to have another speedster. And honestly, I just want I just want one of his costumes to be Zoom, because fucking Zoom was just so goddamn cool in the fucking this last season of the Flash. Another character, a no-brainer, was Darkseid. I think he's going to be a part of the storyline, and he was also in a transition for the first game. And, you know, he's already rendered. They have the character model. I mean, come on, they just need him. He's Darkseid. Big. It's like having Thanos in a fucking Marvel fighting game. Another character would be Black Canary. No proof, just a hunch. I just feel like she's more popular than she was when the first game came out due to the Arrow TV show. It was on back then, but I mean, she is way more popular now, even though she had a lot of hate in the show. You know, understandably, she had a lot of hate this last season. Very weirdly written character, so, you know, I don't really blame him. And lastly, Captain Cold. This is for sure, actually. I'm sure anyone watching this video has seen other videos that has shown his gun at the beginning of the first trailer.
I love that this
Uh,
all-in engine, all this
you know, it would make
all
sense.
game.
It'd be pretty cool. Kind of random though. Doesn't he seem like a B-list villain if you ask me? But I know that he is going to be in the new Flash movie coming out. He will be a character in that movie, so That's what you have to take into consideration. All these things, they have to put these characters in there. Actually,
Now I
another
know at
person I
E3
think
you're
will be in
showing. I
there
think it's
real
what is it?
quick
Three
is
areas
Deadshot.
of characters, or what are we looking at?
He is in the new movie.
Six characters.
Obviously,
Yeah.
he's in the new Suicide Squad movie. I think he might actually be fucking one of the leads. Like he might be him and Harley Quinn might be the leads of that movie. Having Will Smith as the character, and it would be really cool to see a costume, fucking Will Smith, and oh god, can you imagine Injustice 2, fucking Batman versus Will Smith? That'd be pretty dope. And actually, he's in the background of the first Injustice game. And when I keep bringing up the first Injustice game, and these characters are in the background. And why I say this is because, really, my only reason is for Gorilla Grodd. I think he's in the Insurgency map. I'm not sure if that's correct, but he is in the background of one of the maps in the first game, and he's wearing the same costume that he is in this game, the original costume without the new gear system. Just he looks the same. I think they have these characters just rendered model. They have the models, so they just put them in this new game. But that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people they have their own opinions, their own theories. I can't really can't really know until the game comes out.
Oh my
But
god.
if you're watching
It
this,
looks
leave a
insane.
comment.
Thank you so
Tell
much
me
for
who you
stopping
think is
by.
going to be in the
We'll see
game.
we'll sneak
What you
peek
think of
here.
my ideas, my reasoning.
We'll see if
Tell me why this video sucks.
of course.
Whatever.
You
All right.
you deliver
But
a
I'm
pretty
out.
amazing game, so it's a great way to kick off the summer. We'll
Peace.
see you on the show floor. We'll go head to head. All right.